Humans are objectively dumb creatures. I mean, we're the only species on the planet that pays taxes. And on top of that, when we shit, we're forced to wop. You don't see chimpanzees doing that. They just drop it and fling it. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that humans are pretty stupid. And this is a video all about that. We're going to be taking a look at a police officer, a Trump lover, and a good old Karen. And that may sound like the setup to a joke, but the punchline is going to be when you watch the videos of these doofuses. But a real quick shameless plug. All these clips you're about to see come from my Twitch channel, Luneist TV. You got nothing else going on. You're stuck on the toilet with nothing to watch. Feel free to stop on by. Be happy to have you. The first one here is pretty, pretty goofy. Federal Way Washington cops TikTok video that got her only 10-hour suspension without pay after the video was picked up by the media. Just a little, not even a slap on the wrist. I guess you could call this a little pat on the butt, but maybe that'd be sexual harassment. Who knows? You'll see how goofy that is after you see what she said and did in this video.
Everyone out there, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way.
Get out of the way. So she's saying if you see the police on the highway when you're on the highway, get out of the way. They take priority. They're better than you. Their farts smell better than yours. Just get out of the way. Be a good citizen and just move. You know, respect the authority.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. The best way to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that.
She can go 90 miles an hour. You can't do that. With her lights on, you know. They have to have the little disco lights on before they can go 90 miles an hour. Or maybe not. Maybe they can go 90 miles an hour. Who's going to stop them, you know? The ego on this lady, as soon as she passed their very mediocre academy requirements and became a police officer, she was like, yes, this is a good thing to post. I'm going to flex on TikTok about how I can go 90 and you can't. And if we're following you, you're probably in trouble. So just go ahead and pull over. Get away. Get out of my way. I got somewhere to be, somewhere to go. I can drive as fast as I want. The law doesn't apply.
So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over.
They can find a reason to pull you over.
So you might as well get the out of the way. Super simple. That's all.
Super simple. That's all. She says you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, madam. I shall worship your feet and kiss the ground you walk on. Thank you so much for that. Dawes of cringe. That's true. It's a great emote to sum up this stuff she just said. The caption of that too, she put, PSA, I'm not the only one thinking it. I'm sure she's not the only one thinking it, but she might just be the only one dumb enough to post it. And most cops are pretty dumb. So that's it's just so how do you record this? First of all, she thought of this. This is how she thinks of her job and what she does. And then second off, she records it. And then third, you have plenty of time to think about it. Before you upload something, you go over every detail. You're like, oh, is this a good thing to post? Is it funny? Is it, entertaining? Are people going to enjoy watching it? She went through all those steps, every bit of the, the TikTok making process, the little that is behind it. And she said, yes, this is something I want to post. And the little punishment she got, basically they told her to go sit in timeout for 10 hours. She'll probably do it again. It's just insane. She only got a 10-hour suspension for this. I mean, maybe she doesn't need to deserve to lose her job over this because there's no evidence of her doing it. But if she's making a serious video like this, she needs to be watched and then fired if she's actually treating the job like this. Driving however fast she wants, making people get out of the way because she is the authority. That's crazy. That's just one of the silliest things I've ever seen on TikTok. It's wild. But next actually, we'll do the police one. Next, we'll do this police one here because it's another thing pertaining to police, but not really. KDKA tweeted and said, police were called to a Dairy Queen in Delmont for a man with a gun wearing a clown wig. At first, when I read that, I thought the whole clown trend was coming back with like killer clowns stalking people and attacking people. But then it continues and says, officers said the man told him he was undercover and working to restore Trump to President King of the United States. Only a Trump supporter, a super heavy Trump-loving, jerks off to Donald Trump playing tennis dude would do something like this. Wearing a clown wig also, which is fitting for the part. He's playing the part very well. But he's an undercover person. A Trumpanzee. I like that. That's a good word. The man put on a clown wig and said he was undercover working to restore Trump to not just president, but President King of the United States. Now this is a true encapsulation of the Twitch emote, K-Kona. Also, it is very fitting as well that he was in a Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is just like prom tom for those Trumpanzees. They thrive in Dairy Queens. It's crazy though. It's insane. But it continues down in the article here on CBS News and says, police, armed man wearing clown wig said he wanted to kill all Democrats. A Westmoreland County man is facing several charges after police said he wanted to kill all Democrats. So not only is he wanting to restore Trump to be President King, he also wants to kill all Democrats. That was one of the craziest headlines I've ever read. It was so funny. I seen that when I was like, I think I was showering when I was in the bathroom. I don't know if I was in the shower or just got out, but I seen that on my phone and I laughed out loud. Very rarely do I see something and read something online, especially on Twitter. Usually I'm just hating myself when I'm scrolling through Twitter, but I seen that and it made me laugh. It made me dang near rafflecopter in IRL. I almost rafflecoptered. Now this is just a little goofy video on public freakout that I seen. It's just a good old-fashioned Karen freakout. Nothing special, but you know, fun nonetheless.
Look at this crazy shit, man. Like for real, bro. She want me to hit her.
No, I just want you to put the refrigerator in the house. We lift that thing. We don't even have a dolly.
So the backstory behind this is that two Karens prevent delivery driver from leaving after he dropped off their refrigerator. They didn't pay for the installation, so he's not required to go put the refrigerator in the house. So she's trying to make him by, you know, how they do in the movies when they sit in front of the bulldozers or to chain themselves to a tree whenever they don't want them to cut a tree down. That's what she's doing, but she's laying underneath the wheel of a truck on the phone with the cops or something. I don't know who she's calling. But then her Karen companion here, the Robin to her Batman, is over here in the front standing in front of the car. It's people like this that keep supplying us with good content on Public Freakout. She became a human speed bump after the refrigerator was not installed. The good ending. Is this a follow-up video to this? Oh, okay. Follow up here.
She jumping on the truck. She said, I'm talking about Shawty get on the ground. I'm thinking she finna get up. I'm pulling up like closer and closer. She not budging. Shawty get on the phone like, and I tell her like, since you on the phone, you better call your people to come get this fridge.
She'd rather get ran over.
Dead. Then what she do?
Than just pay for installment.
Call her folks while she was on the ground. Like get what I do? Get what we do? Drag her ass from under the truck and pull off. We out of there. I tell
they just dragged her out and ran away. Or not ran away, rolled away in their car. That's crazy though that she actually put herself under the car or the truck or whatever and just didn't budge. Like she was willing to get ran over before she would just accept that she didn't pay for the installment of the fridge. It's not that big of a deal, but I guess that's the Karen's whole shtick, is that they make a big deal out of stuff that's not a big deal. But that seems to be it. That's it. That's all we get for Karen. Trying to hold a delivery driver hostage because they won't install something they didn't pay to be installed. If I was named Karen and someone like said, "Hey Karen," in public to me, my face would like scrunch up like I smelled a bad fart because it's just not good. Oh, drama? Okay, Marcus, you're always hooking me up with the drama in the chat. Let's see what this is. Dang. Okay, there's a lot to take in this picture. First off, raccoon. Second off, pug. Third off, German Shepherd. Maybe that's a German Shepherd. I don't know. This is how you solve racism right here. You know, when you're sitting at a bar, everybody's just pugs, raccoons, and German Shepherds. That's as simple as it is.